yeah, so getting into drones, of course, we get all the flack online. People say, "Oh, you're cowards. You sit up the back and you hide and you fly your little drones." But this is warfare. I'm not about trying to look like the bravest man on the battlefield running at Russian trenches. I can kill more Russians, and that's what I'm here to do. That is the job. There's no sugarcoating it. We are here to end lives, and with drones, it's much easier. It is much easier, and of course, the death rate on the battlefield has skyrocketed because of the use of drones. So it's a better way for me to do my job. There's no sugarcoating it. That's just how it is.
And what's it like to be on the other side of that, to be hunted by the swarms of drones? Because they're like snipers in the sky, really, aren't they?
That whirring noise that a drone makes, as the propellers, the propellers in the sky, that's nightmare fuel. That sends shivers down your spine. Even when you hear guys just practicing with them, you hear that noise, and it reminds you of every single night you've spent out on the battlefield, just listening and praying that thermal camera has not picked up a heat signature off of you. And so I've been on the receiving end of an FPV attack as well. About 50 meters away, it exploded. This was in Russia itself. We need a direct line of sight between us and sort of where we're going. We can't sit in the trees because it interferes with the signal for FPV. So we need to be outside of tree lines, fully exposed to the elements in most cases. In this particular case, we needed that. And this FPV came flying past, and I say fortunately, it was going for one of my mates, but fortunately it went straight past us and smashed into the cluster of trees where our friend was. So I've been on the receiving end, and I've also done a lot of dealing out the FPVs, and yeah, it's not fun. The sound of a drone coming towards you is just horrific.
So this would have been one of presumably several near-death experiences you've had. Have you had some pretty close shaves? Have you?
Some very close calls, very, very close calls. Some days you wake up and it does instill you with a joy. Like now it does, because I realize what I've been through and what I've survived. But of course, you keep dancing around the fire. Eventually, you're going to get burnt. So it's almost not a matter of if, it's always a matter of when.